Okay. So yesterday we saw for loop, right?
Yeah.
And why do we use loop? We use loop to iterate certain things, right? You want to run it more than once,
Yeah.
you use loop, right? And um, and mostly for loop is preferred when you know exactly how many times you need to execute it, right? So if we say for I in range 5, okay, we want to iterate 5 times. That's what it means, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you run it, you'll get what? I'm going to select P2 from here. You'll get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. And we saw yesterday how to print star pattern. So we did for I in range, we said 5, and we said print star, right? And we said and equal to, right? And equal to
Equal to
space,
quotation slash n. Okay.
space, right? Slash
That
n
one.
is for new line, right?
New
So you
line.
get in same line, right? That's what we discussed. Okay. Now we want to print, uh, like square of stars. To print square of stars, we said for j in range 5, okay, and you run this way, okay. So it is going to print in same line, right? So we need to
Yeah.
break the line. So to break the line, empty
Print.
print will break the
That's
line. Okay, so you
yeah.
get, okay. Now let's say we'll modify this, okay, and instead of doing square star, I want to print something like, you know, okay, something like this. Okay, so I don't want all the squares. I need to print first 1 and then go on to print 5.
Yeah.
Can you think and tell me how we can do that?
We will take range
Mm-hmm.
um, 1 and after that 1 plus 1 2 हो जाएगा.
See, automatically it has to grow.
Don't know, sir.
Okay, so let's say we have this here 2 for loop, right? What is the
हाँ.
purpose of each of the for loop? What is the purpose of j and what is the purpose of I?
Print 5 star in
Oh, you're telling me at a high level summary, that's what it does. But what is the role of 4j or 4i? What exactly 4j is doing?
um,
I'm asking what is the role of butter? You're saying it is used to make biryani. Arey, you can make biryani using butter, but that's not the role of butter. What is the role of butter?
so because we want star
Forget about
5
all those
in a
things.
group.
Specifically, what does j do? Why did we write j? So, we are printing star, but what is the role of j? See, we have 4 lines, isn't it?
हाँ.
Each of those 4 lines combined gives you the star. right?
Yes.
Not just one line. For j is not giving you a star. I'm asking what is the role of for j in range 5? What is that role? What is the contribution? Okay, when you deliver something at work, it's the team that has done it. But I'm talking about each individual's role. What is each individual doing? So you have
Uh,
okay,
we
for
have J, and
uh,
into that we have put a I, right?
I'm asking you what is the role of j for j? What does for j does? What is the role of for j in this?
J is telling us that we have to uh, um like 5 times we need to print star.
Okay. So what is the role of I now?
5 into 5, like, so 25 times we need to put it now. That's why we take two integer variables.
See, the role of print is to print star. Nobody else will print the star. Print is going to print the star. What is the role of for I? For I is to move in a horizontal manner. I is moving, that's why we gave, okay, end equal to blank. I is making this move in horizontal manner. J is making it move in vertical manner. That's why we have print here. So after inner horizontal line is done, then move to the next line. So J keeps track of number of lines of stars that you need. So if I make it 9, okay, it prints in 9 lines. Okay, so job of outer loop is to keep track of the rows. The role of inner loop is to print in a horizontal manner. Okay, that's the role of this for and this for. Printing will be done by this one only.
I have told you rows and column kind of thing.
No, you have not told me rows and column. You saying this printing star is printing. Everything is printing star only for you. Then if this is printing star in 5 rows, then why do we need to give this? You delete it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you tell me. Now I want it to be modified in this way. Correct? So when I modify this, okay, what is the change? Is the number of rows changing? Is number of rows changing?
No, it's 5 only.
Yes. So this line will remain like this only.
Yeah.
Okay. Is number of values in the horizontal changing?
Yes. It
So
it will.
yes. So this is where we have to make some change. Okay. So now you
Huh.
see, we want this to be 1 when you're running for the first time. This should become 2 when you're running
2,
second time. This should become 3 when you're running
3.
third time.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we do that? What is the mechanism to do that? Is there a way we can do that? The
We
answer
can
is
put it.
so yes. So see, J is increasing from 0 to 5. J is changing from 0 to 5.
0.
Correct? If J is changing from 0 to 5, okay, then no need to think of anything else. Use J only. J will be first 0, but we want 1. So we'll say J plus 1. So J is first 0, then it is 1, then it is 2, and but you want it from 0, I mean, instead of 0, you want it from 1. So you say J plus 1. J plus 1 will make it 0 plus 1, right? So you have 0 plus 1, that is 0, 1. So first time when you run, it will be 1. So you get 1 star. Second time when you run, it will be 2, 3, so on.
2.
Okay.
Because J is
Now,
nothing but 1 only, right?
yes. And J is nothing but 0 first time. Second time,
Huh.
J is
First
getting
time
1.
0, 1.
So when you run it, you get this pattern. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's say I want to print, okay, in a different pattern. Okay, so I don't want here. I want it to be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want this pattern. Then how do I do it?
So your rows are changing.
Hmm.
So for I, it will become same. Matlab 5. For I in range, we took 5. And for J, um,
Array, J is taking number of rows, right? Number of rows is changing. No. So J will not change. What will change is your I. Okay. So I is first.
yeah, 5.
First
J
5.
plus 4. J
Right?
plus, okay.
So not plus. This I have to do minus.
Minus,
5 minus
5
J.
minus J.
Okay. 5 minus J will be 5 minus 0, then 5 minus 1, 5 minus 2, so on. Okay. And when you run
Yeah.
it, you get like this.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how you can print different patterns. Okay. So this is how your for loop works. Okay. Now let's talk about while loop. Let's see how while loop works. Okay. So what did we discuss about while loop? When do we use while loop?
Uh, like when we need things till that time, like we don't have numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So like this would be going till when I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like for loop, we have number that 10 time we need to do repetition or 4 time. But in while loop, we don't have numbers. We can put condition over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in while loop, okay, we don't know how many times. Okay. But what we know is, you know, what is the condition, right? What is the condition of printing? So that's what we do here. We put let me show it to you. Okay, so let's say um I set num equal to 0. Okay, and while num is less than 10, you print num. So what is the value of num? 0.
0.
After that, we are checking this condition, while followed by condition. So while loop will always be followed by condition. For loop is about
Number of
counting
time.
number of
Huh.
times, isn't it? While loop is about condition. Okay. So while some condition, and that some condition has to be true to get in. Okay. The sub condition that you have the sum condition has to be true to get in. Now when it gets in, it is true and you get in, and then you print num here. Okay, num less than n, num less than 10. So num value is 0. So num is less than 10. So is this condition true or false?
It's true.
True. So will it go inside or not?
Yes.
Yes. And when it goes inside, what does it do? It print. Again it goes up. Again checks the condition, goes in. Again goes out. Okay, it'll execute the number of lines. Okay, then go up, check, go in, go up, check, go in, go up, check, go in. So this is a
O-
continuous process that will
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So now when you run it, so see what happened? Num is 0. Okay, it prints num, goes up. Num is less than 10, goes down, prints num, goes up. It becomes an infinite loop, isn't it? Because num is never getting equal to or more than 10. It will only stop when your num goes less than, equal to 10 or more than 10. That's the false condition. When while becomes false, that's when it will not go in any further. Correct? So it is going, that means, that num is not becoming equal to.
So, can you please repeat that thing again?
Yeah, I'm repeating only. Okay. So what I'm saying is num is less than 0.
Yeah,
When num is less than 0, condition is true. It goes in.
true.
When condition is true, it goes in,
Uh,
prints. Again comes
okay.
out and checks the condition again. True,
Okay.
goes in,
How,
prints. Again comes
how
out.
many times?
That's what I'm saying. It's always less than 0. No, so it's going to print infinite number of
Okay,
times.
okay, okay.
What you have to do is you have to somehow make this number greater than or equal to 10. When
Okay.
it is greater than or equal to 10, only then it's going to stop. You
That's
agree?
why it's printing. Huh?
Yes. Okay. So what I'll do for now, I'm going to stop it here using force stop. Okay. And here I go. Okay. And what I'll do here, okay, I will say num plus equal to 1. When I say num plus equal to 1, then what happens?
Um, Increment जो रेंज पड़ा था.
So your num will be 0, goes in, prints num. So 0 is printed, goes down. Now num
Plus
becomes
1,
1.
1.
So num is 1 now, goes up, prints num, okay, goes in. Again, num becomes now 2. Okay,
हाँ, plus
so
1 again. Yeah.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. The moment num is
Great. 10.
equal to 10 also false, right? 9. 9 is
Yeah,
printed.
9.
After 9 gets printed, now num becomes 10. Okay, goes up. Is 10 less than 10?
No.
No, 10 is not less than 10. So it stops. Okay, it doesn't go any
Okay.
further. Right?
Yes, yes, got it.
So this is how your values keep growing. And then, okay, it stops after when value reaches. So this is how you give the ending condition. Okay, this is how you can give the ending condition. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's say I want to add um, uh, I want to add all the or first 10 multiples of 5. What are first 10 multiples of 5?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, up to what?
10 चाहिए 5 चाहिए up to 50.
Up to 50, right?
Yeah.
So yes. So how do we perform that? Okay. So first we need to generate those values, isn't it? I'm going to modify same problem. So I'm going to say here 5. Okay. It prints 5 and I'm going to say less than 51 so that it can
50.
go up to
Uh,
50,
50.
right? Yeah. And then I say num equal to num plus
5.
5. So will it do it? Let's see.
Yes, yes.
50, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now I need to add all these numbers. So what I'll do, I can define two variables on the same line like this. Num comma
Some.
sum equal to 5 comma 0. And now I'm saying sum plus equal to num. Okay. And when you come out, okay, and you print sum here, and when you run it, you see, you get 275.
Okay.
Okay. So you try with, first 3, 4 numbers, right? So let's try with 3 numbers, multiples of 3. So 5 into 3, 15. So I can give 16 or 17 here, right? Let's run it and
Huh.
see. So is it sum 30?
Yes, yes.
5, 10, 15 is 30, right?
15 and
Yes.
yeah.
Now you check for, let's say, 5. So I give 27. So 5, 10, 15,
25.
25,
20, 25. Up
right?
to, huh.
Right?
Right.
So you get 70. So once you are sure, then you know exactly your code is working. Okay. So you cannot test it just like that, right? You have to first test with. Okay. See, if you give large number, okay, how can you test it for large number? You can't test directly for large number. So first you test it for smaller numbers. Okay.
Hmm.
Then, okay, you know test for 2, 3 numbers, and then you extend that logic for large number, and hoping that it will be true for 1054 or 3. 103 is like first 20 multiples of 5. So for first 20 multiples of 5, this is what you get. Okay. Now I'm going to show you to build something called as infinite loop. Okay. So see what we do here, while, okay, and what we expect after a while, that the condition should become true, isn't it? Conditions should become true, only then you will be able to, then only then you will perform certain aspects, certain things. When condition becomes true, then you perform next steps, isn't it? So what if, I directly give true? I can do that, right? I can directly give true, isn't it? Okay. Because see, after a while, the condition has to be true. So instead of saying true, I give directly true. Now, here we have a lever. Okay. If you want to stop it, you can change the num value. But here directly you are saying true, so you cannot stop it. There's no lever. You can't stop it. Right? So when you can't stop it, what will you do? Okay, let's say print, I say hello. So what happens? If it keep on printing hello, because condition is true, how do we make it false? Okay. So in this case, since we have directly given a true value, you can't make it false, right? So
Right.
we have something called as break. Okay. So you can ask the user here, see a choice equal to input do you or can say enter Y to stop. Enter Y to stop. That means if you enter Y, only then it stops. So what I'll do is I'll say ch equal to Y.
So
Ch,
what
yeah.
ch mean?
What is this? Yeah. What is ch means? Tell me. You tell me.
Define. Are you defining something?
What does equal to means?
Assigning the values.
No. So ch is a variable. I'm assigning a value from the user.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, sir.
Right? So you're not practicing. That's what it means.
Yeah, today I didn't practice much.
That's
And
okay.
like nearby
Okay,
my
that's okay.
house,
That's
like
okay.
there is a like loud music.
24 hours? No, that's not an excuse.
Now, right
Now?
now.
Okay, now. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. No
So
problem. Okay?
even you are hearing
Yeah.
some noise. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
But in the mic, it is not that loud. So, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, true. Okay. So this is a variable. Okay. And I'm assigning variable equal to input. So whatever you enter in input will go to ch. Will go to
Okay.
ch.
Yeah.
Right? And your ch equal to y. That means if you enter y, ch equal to y,
Then it will stop.
yes, it will stop. But how do you stop? Okay, you have to say break. Okay, so break is a command, okay, which can stop a loop, whether it's a for loop or while loop, doesn't matter. It can stop a loop. Okay, so I'm not giving direct break. If I give direct break, it is as good as not giving a loop. So I'm giving break in a condition. If this condition is true, if ch equal to y, if ch is equal to y, if this condition is true, then you break,
Okay.
right? If ch equal to y, then you break. Otherwise, you don't break. Okay. So now when I run it, okay, hello, y to stop. I don't enter y. Eh, So I keep entering whatever, right? Even enter, you can do it. The moment I say small y, because we are checking for small y, right? Ch equal to small y. So when
Yeah.
I say small y, that's when it stopped.
Process. Yeah.
Okay. So this is how your break works.
Okay.
Okay. So now
Got
here
it. Yeah.
I can see um, input. I can see print hello, and here I'll say print one more hello, and I see print another hello, but not to print when it's multiple of 5. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll do a value to track. I say I equal to 0, and I'm going to say hello, I is, and I print I value. Okay, and inside this I will increase the I value by 1. So I'm defining I equal to 0, and in hello I'm increasing the I value by I value plus 1. Okay, so you have I, which is now become 0 plus 1, 1. Correct? I'm saying hello, I is, I will be I
I
plus 1, 1, isn't it?
one. Yeah.
So now when input enter Y to stop. So if you enter Y, it will break, and these things will never get executed, right? If you break. But if you
Yeah.
continue, that's when it will break. Sorry, it will print, it will get printed. Okay, and then it goes up, again prints, it goes up, prints, right? So
Until we write break. Okay.
yes, until we enter y. Okay.
Why? Right.
Now let's say, okay, I don't want to print this line 51 when I is a multiple of 5. When I is a multiple of 5, I don't want to print this. So how do I check if I is a multiple of 5? Okay. So if I modulo 5 equal to 0, when you divide I by 5 and remainder is 0, that's when it is a multiple of 5, isn't it? And I'm saying continue. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So continue. Okay. See, break means just get out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Continue means, okay, go to the beginning. Now, this line will not be called. When you get continue, it goes to the
Okay.
first line.
Okay.
It goes back to the first line. It's not going to continue any further. It goes back to the first line and then continue, goes back to the first. So continue will not go ahead and it goes back. So loop is not ending, okay? It goes back to the beginning of the loop. So see here, when I run it and I say y stopped, and only hello is printed. Hello I is 1 is printed. These lines not printed because I said break.
Break. Yeah.
Now when I run it again, okay, and I say enter,
Again. Yeah.
okay, so what happened? What did I
It
do?
again goes.
Yeah. So why I enter? So it says one more hello, another hello, but print
Another
when
hello, but
multiple
not.
of 5, I is 2, I is 3. Now again I hit enter, I is 4.
Okay.
Okay, again I hit enter, I is 5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So now when I hit enter, another hello should not be printed because I is 5, I is
Another
5
five.
and it is waiting for me to enter value here. Now
Okay.
when I hit enter, okay, why it's getting stuck? Okay, so when I enter, it is waiting for me to enter.
Why?
Yeah. Now see, when I was 5, it only printed one more hello and it went back to hello I is 6. Okay. After one more hello, another hello was not printed. You see this?
Okay.
Because this is continuous, so it went back to the beginning of the loop. It did not go further down.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how your while works. You can have a condition, while condition. When condition is true only, it will go.
It will go.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to stop it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so this is how while works. Generally we use break and continue. We'll stop here today. Tomorrow
Okay.
we'll do one mini project on if else while loop. Okay. So using all
Yes, sir.
these, we'll do one mini project. Okay.
Yeah.